Hi everybody, it's Julia Peacock, and it's been a long time, about 9 months since I've posted anything as somebody who was at one time looked to as a leader of our community. I was running for Congress quite a while ago, and that's not what this video is about, so I want to make sure that people know I'm not running for Congress. This has nothing to do with anything except some horrible news that I got from someone I care about today. A friend of mine finally got a virtual appointment with their doctor. And the doctor said, yeah, you probably have COVID-19. And there is no test in Riverside County unless you show up to an emergency room with acute symptoms of the disease, which would be a fever, shortness of breath, and difficulty breathing. So this person that I care about has probably infected their whole family. The incubation period, the symptoms have been going on for a couple of weeks, and the incubation period could be anywhere from 14 to 21 days. And so during that time, there's no way of knowing exactly who was exposed while this person felt well. And I want to reiterate, and the reason I'm making this video is not to put out the personal information of this person, which I will not identify who the person is, but to remind everybody in our communities that if you are still believing the Trump bullshit, that there are enough tests, that there are enough ventilators, that there are enough of anything, then you are not paying attention to the medical professionals, not the politicians, the business people, the real estate developers. We're talking about medical professionals who are sending out their pleas from all over our country, even all over the world, about how dire this COVID-19 situation is, and the harsh reality that you may very well have it. And if you have symptoms and they're not killing you, you can't get a test to prove that you have it, because the hospitals in the Inland Empire have the tests, mostly, maybe, but they're only testing people who are coming in showing that they are so severe that they have to be put on life support. Acute respiratory distress syndrome, ARDS, is what the doctor described as what you have to be able to get a test or to be put on a ventilator. And the only consolation that my friend is finding is that there was nothing this person could have done earlier. If at the first sign of symptom had gotten a virtual appointment with the doctor and the doctor said, oh yeah, you definitely have it, come in because there's this treatment. There is no treatment. There's literally maybe a ventilator in your community that they can put you on to help you breathe while your body desperately tries to fight a virus that they just don't understand. And that just keeps giving them new information over the course of the time that they are trying to figure out how to help. Yes, there are antibody testings. Yes, there's all sorts of stuff. I mean, but there's nothing. There is no treatment except to put a human body on a machine to help them breathe during the 3 to 6 week period of time that the severe acute symptom runs through your body after you contract the disease and start to show symptoms. So I'm putting this message out there because I've got other people that I know that are going about their regular lives like nothing's happening. Neighbors in my own community whose teenagers and 20-somethings are coming in and out with their friends. There was a party in my street. It's unbelievable to me that people are not taking this seriously. So I am telling you, I'm still waiting to find out the news of my aunt who was hospitalized in Ohio as to whether or not she has died yet. And I'm on the low list of the totem pole as a cousin about whether or not I'm going to find that information out. And I am hoping now and sending the best wishes I possibly can for my friend and their family that the doctor said the kids will be fine. That's what the doctor said. But the adults, we don't know. It's going to be a crapshoot. So I'm begging you. I'm begging you to wear your scarves on your faces. I'm begging you to wash your hands. I'm begging you. I don't care about cabin fever. Keep your damn kids home. Because we don't know who has it. And unless you are dying, you will not get a test to know that you have it or not. And this is really serious. And I'm not running for office. I'm not doing anything. But I'm worrying about people that I love that could be dying or could be dead right now. So if you care about anybody besides yourself at all, please do what the medical professionals are asking you to do. Stay home. Wear a mask when you go out. As a matter of fact, Rachel Maddow even said that Riverside County was one of the first counties in the United States to put a mask order in place as a recommendation. So cover your damn face and stay home and hug the people that you love, because this is going to get worse before it gets better. Even if there's a vaccine, we're talking about maybe a year from now at the most, at the earliest. Don't risk your lives. Don't risk the lives of your community members. Don't risk the lives of your family members, because there are no tests for people who are just showing mild symptoms or even major symptoms that are not acute and require you to be put in the hospital. They're basically telling you, stay home and good luck. And that is not how the United States should work when it comes to medical care, but this is where we are right now. So please listen to the medical professionals. Please stay in tune with your county health officials. Please listen to your state officials who are listening to health professionals and not politicians who are trying to get reelected, because it could be the difference between life and death for you or the people that you love. So I hope you are safe and you are well. The good news is I am stuck at home with people that I love. And it was never more evident how much my husband and I love each other than the fact that we have been quarantined with each other for 3 weeks and a teenage son. So I'm very fortunate. My heart and my thoughts go out to families who aren't as fortunate, who my school community and student community who are struggling to make ends meet before this happened, and now maybe in even dire situations. Yeah, I've got first world problems. I can't buy toilet paper, and it's not a butt disease. So I'm very, very humble, and I understand very well my privilege, and I understand very well who I am and how lucky that I am. That I have a job that I'm still getting paid, that my husband has a job that I'm still getting paid, that our daughter is healthy and she's still getting paid, and that our son is home with us. And that is not the same for everybody. I'm fortunate that my mother-in-law is staying quarantined, and my brother-in-law is bringing her food and groceries out in her area, and that a lot of people that I love and care about are making really good decisions for themselves. But even the best of decisions by people that I love and care about are not keeping them safe. So please, please err on the side of caution when it passes. If it passes, if there's a vaccine, if there's a treatment, if there are ways that we could be healthier and safer and go back to whatever normal is going to look like moving forward, that time probably will come, but it won't come if we're not listening to the medical professionals, if we're not taking the advice of medical professionals and doing everything we possibly can to stop a virus that doesn't give a shit at all about whether you're white or black or brown. It doesn't give a shit of whether you're rich or poor. Well, I guess it does give a shit if you're rich, because you can get a test. But that's not the way it is for the rest of us, okay? So please, please take care of yourselves. Please be safe. Please figure out a way to entertain yourselves without going out into public. Buy your own home personal nail kit. Let your hair grow out longer than you've ever wanted it before. Be creative and be safe, and take care of yourselves. All right.